Hi, this is Dr. Stark, and I am creating this screencast for you to try and walk you through how to set up your Screencast-O-Matic account so you can be ready to give your oral presentation, which is basically a recording. So you'll notice that in Blackboard I have a link to this page, screencast-o-matic.com, and what you'll need to do is to sign up. It's fast, it's free, and it records your screen. The only limitation on this is that you have to be less than 15 minutes, and we all want you to be less than 15 minutes, right? So you're going to go to the Sign Up tab and create your account using your email. I suggest, since this is a school thing, that you use your school email address, but I don't necessarily think that that is a requirement. I don't think this is educational. And then you'll go ahead and log in. So I'm going to try and log in. I'm actually using two web browsers. So I started the screencast in Chrome, and then I went to Firefox because I really couldn't show you the opening page unless I did that. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and what you see is this, and if you, so you'll see that I have a couple recordings here, and you do not have to upgrade to anything higher. And if you go to Start Recorder, see, it says that an app is already running. You're going to see a pop-up that comes down here that's going to say launch the recorder. What I did was the computer that I was working on. Now, I have not looked to see if there's an app on this, but since you're using a PowerPoint presentation, I don't necessarily know if you want to use an app. But anyway, so it's clicked to launch the application, and so what I did was I saved that onto my desktop. So since it's capturing the screen, what I'm going to do is minimize this, kind of get to my desktop, and you'll see right here, install Screencast-O-Matic. And so there you go. So I chose my desktop so I could find it. I'm not really good with computers to find things. I mean, I do know I can go down here and search for something. But anyway, so it's up here. You once it's installed, you click run, and then you get to the point where we're at for the presentation. So when you want to record, you hit Start Recorder. It gives you about 3 seconds to get you to the page that you're at. My suggestion is, if you're using an external mic or if you have a computer that has a built-in mic, that you just talk for a few seconds and record it, and make sure that the sound quality is good and that you can make those adjustments and then kind of go from there. When it's time to save your recording, you have a couple choices, and I think you'll see this in Blackboard under the research paper. You can save the file as an MP4 file, which is what I ended up doing because I used an older version of the software. So that's it's kind of like a Word document, but it's an MP4, which means it's video and sound, video and audio. You can publish it to your YouTube account, and that I'm not too sure if you'll have challenges with that. If you haven't used your YouTube account before, that might be a little problematic. And then the other one is that you can record it and save it in your free accounts, which you can see here. I have a couple recordings that I've saved in my account here. And then I believe what happens is, like if I were to click on this, here you go, I get this direct link. And so I can do a couple things. I can grab this direct link and then enter it into Blackboard, and then that's how you would get it via internet. Or I could use an embed code, and I'm not too sure if you actually have the opportunity to use the embed code, or here is download to the MP4 file. So my suggestion is two things, and you're going to need a little bit of time for it to download, is to either use the direct link. Before you get rid of this, I would go into like another file, save that direct link, try and open it, like put it in a Word document or something, or copy it. Here, like I'll do now. I'm going to copy this I'll open up another browser tab. I will Control V. I don't know what this pop-up is. And I will hit enter. And it will take me directly to my screencast. So I think this one's going to start to talk. I don't want it to talk. But so I think that probably is the easiest because you're relying on the internet with that. The other one, again, is downloading it to the MP4 file, which, let's see what that says. I'm going to save the file. And then I'm in, because I'm in Firefox, it's a little bit different. And here it is, my MP4. So that's an actual, like I said, it's an actual document. So when you would go to upload this for your final paper, you'd have to upload this document as well. So you'd be uploading two files. You'd be uploading your research paper as a Word document, and then you'd be uploading your MP4 file. So I hope that's helpful. You can always ask me questions, take a stab at it, run through it, play with it a little bit. It might be a little bit frustrating. You might need a little bit of time before class or a little bit of time after class. We can always do a workshop on it after class, but I can't even begin to encourage you more. I'm going to do this for 20 points extra credit, so please make sure that you look at my sample posting in Blackboard. So again, I'm going to go back here. See, it's recording everything on my screen. So I am in the coursework tab where you were. In my, sorry, you can see some things that I don't need you to see. In my research paper. And then down here you see the sample screencast-o-matic. So this is what it looks like if you do the MP4 file. So open that up and take a look at that. Hope that's helpful. That's it. Thank you.